the programme this week. Counting down to the 2011 Luttman-Johnson Challenge, the TTR World Snowboard Tour hits Davos, and the new Respect the Mountain designs. Hello and welcome to the Ski Club Snowcast.
Now, it's less than a month until one of the ski club's longest running events.
That's right, the Luttman-Johnson Challenge is back.
For over 30 years, ski club leader resort Zermatt in Switzerland has staged the mountain restaurant race.
The goal for each team is to spend as long as possible in as many of Zermatt's legendary mountain restaurants chosen for the event.
Fancy dress is optional, and you can choose between entering the full race version for speedsters or competing in the trail at a more leisurely pace.
It all takes place on the 9th of February, so if you're heading to Zermatt, take up the challenge.
Race entries are taken in-resort by ski club leaders during their social hour in the week running up to the event, and you can also enter on the day.
Well, the Luttman-Johnson Challenge is always a lot of fun. For more information, just visit the online event calendar.
Now, staying in Switzerland, Davos has just staged the latest TTR 6-star event, the O'Neill Evolution.
The world's top riders took to the halfpipe, and it was American Kelly Clark who came out on top in the women's event.
Davos local Christian Haller made the most of being on home turf and thrilled the crowds to beat his rivals into top spot.
In the slopestyle events, another US rider, Jay Anderson, impressed the judges with her run winning the contest.
As night fell in Davos, it was the men's turn, and Sébastien Touton continued his great start to the season to clinch the title and gain valuable ranking points.
Wow, amazing action from Davos.
You can watch full highlights on Ski Club TV and keep an eye out for more TTR events this season.
Time now, though, to find out how the snow conditions are looking around the world with Ski Club Snow reporter Lucy G.
There's been some excellent snowfall in France recently. Some resorts have enjoyed a bumper week of snowfall. Despite some milder weather, the upper slopes have remained in excellent condition. In Switzerland, the best skiing is also on the upper slopes, as it's quite warm down low. Some good powder can be found off-piste at Engelberg, and the runs on the Titlis Glacier are in excellent shape. It's a mixed picture in Austria at the moment. Resorts with higher altitude runs and those in the west seem to be faring better than the east, where milder temperatures and rain have been seen. Italy has once again managed to escape the milder weather that other regions of Europe have been seeing. After a snowy period last week, the weather has now brightened up. Over in America, the big snowfall has fallen in the east. Mount Snow, Sunday River and Killington have had their mountains transformed into powder playgrounds. Many Canadian resorts received lots of snow too, particularly in the west. Big White and Silver Star had the biggest dump of their season, while nearby some peaks also received fresh snow.
Thanks, Lucy. Now it's time for this week's skiing tip from Al.
And if you're dusting off your kit and heading out to the mountains, then here's another chance to see Al's top advice on base cleaning.
You might notice some marks in the base of your board or skis. So have a look at these, and if they turn out to be big or deep, they're going to want some attention. For this, you want a Petex candle that you get from a ski shop and something to melt it. Heat up the candle, let it start running, and then dribble it into the hole. Now this needs to set, so you want to leave it for at least an hour, preferably overnight. It's now set, so we need to take off the excess. For this, we use a metal scraper blade working from tip to tail. As you can see, smooth and flush. Job done.
Finally this week, regular Snowcast viewers may remember that we launched a competition to redesign our Respect the Mountain clothing.
Well, you may have noticed the very fetching clothes that we have on today. They're here.
The Respect the Mountain campaign was set up in 2004 and aims to raise awareness of the environmental impact we have on the mountains.
To reflect these values, the winning design by Ben Coleman uses ethical processes and organic cotton.
And if you want to support the cause, the clothes are available to buy in the online shop and all profits go to the campaign.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week. We hope you enjoyed it.
Join us next week, same time, same place.
Until then, bye.